Hello.
Hello, everybody.
We're back with another game.
Whoa.
I've got the Stab Lads this time with the Fearsome Fortress.
And I'm Arenai Breakneck. This is almost like a impromptu game. I suddenly found this deck that I had built and I didn't remember anything about, and we just got a bit of time to spare one evening. So here we are.
Yeah, playing it. And I literally put this deck together
today.
It's
a fortressy.
It is.
Fortressy. I am Breakneck Slaughter.
So the board's set up. You won the roll and got me to pick the board first, and you've arranged them like so, and then we put all the objectives, and I put my fortressy token there.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
It could be. I'm hoping so anyway. Now, you, whilst I finished second first, you did roll 2 crits and a single, and I didn't beat that, so you'll get to choose who goes first. But before that, we'll show our cards off to the boys and girls at home.
I could literally remember almost nothing about this deck.
I can definitely remember nothing about this deck.
Almost literally, definitely nothing.
Potentially. Maybe. Go on, show your cards off then. So you get to choose now. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
So all your guys got 2 wounds apart from your boss lady. So there's potential for some one-shottage here.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, I'm going to move Herc. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to move him.
Oh,
and then he's going to tutorate.
Are you rooting tooting?
And in the power step, I'm going to play Tangled Wire.
Oh,
I'm going to put another cover hex.
Recently changed by the FAQ.
Yeah, before you could only put snare hexes. Now you can just put feature tokens. So I'm going to put that one there. And then it's over to you if you've got anything.
I'm going to play Fatal Flourish. After a friendly fires attack action that failed, deal 1 damage to the attacker, plus 1 damage to friendly fighters range 1 and 2 attack actions.
Oh dear. And I'm going to play a scheme face down, which I'll then reveal on my next activation.
Okay. And I'm going to charge the Calixis to there.
Yep. Is that Calixis? I don't think that is.
So it's not. It's
Retaria.
Retaria.
Retaria. She's having to go Herc, I assume.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually want to do that. I could just hit you actually. No, I think I might just hit you.
She's going to hit me from there, right? Very nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
am. So it's 2 hammers, 2 damage.
Here we go.
1 hammer. I thought I was
One
going
hammer.
to a crit for a minute.
1 shield.
This is what you need.
It is indeed.
Okay.
Or a double would have successed there.
Actually, I'm going to leave you there, I think.
And I reveal my card, which is Take That Ed. Play this only as described. Plot card, when this card's turn face up, choose an enemy fighter, and I get +1 dice to attacks against him, and I score this when that fighter's out of action. So, if I'm right in thinking, she's just 1 shield, Aegist?
The Aegist, yes.
It's just 1 shield. So I think she's going to be my target of choice for my second activation, and I'm going to go with Grak de Hook. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Okay.
So he now gets +1 dice, so he's on 3 swords, and he gets single assists from her, the Howler, on the Aegist. 2 swords.
Do I need a crit?
Nope.
Dead Aegist.
Ooh. Which is probably good because she's Aegist.
Yeah.
And that means I get Take the Head, goes under my Stab Lads card. And in the power step, I've got nothing I want to do.
So I'm going to charge for my second against the person who's just come here.
And we go at Grak. Oh, and Grak doesn't inspire. I don't think you can inspire this game.
It's really hard to inspire. So I've got get +1 dice. Oh yeah, she should have taken a damage anyway. Oh no, she took a damage because she missed.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep going.
It doesn't take long for them to be very nearly dead.
No.
They could just sort of sleep funny and wake up very nearly dead.
So we are going to have a go now.
Yeah, and we go at Grak de Hook.
Yeah, so it's 3 swords, 1 damage, but I get +1 damage because I've got this thing on.
Yeah.
If I hit.
Oh, there's a crit. Okay, Grak de Hook is just a dodge. Just a dodge, but that's not enough because you got a crit.
Okay, yes. So
2 damage? 3 damage?
2 damage.
Oh dear.
And then I've got the combo.
Oh dear,
Follow
oh
up
dear.
to 1 hammer, but I don't get the extra damage on that one.
I think that goes away the minute you wound someone.
That's gone now. Oh, I did get a hammer though.
So I do need either a dodge or a crit.
Dodge.
Oh!
No, so that's 1 damage.
Oh, he's very nearly dead already, his old Grack.
Right, okay. And I scored Gale Force because that was my third or subsequent attack action in the same phase.
Nice.
And I need to take a new card, which is that one.
I'm going to put Siege Master on Dagok Finkelsteiner, which means after this fire's activation, if he's on a feature token within 1 hex of no one's territory, I can choose up to 2 friendly fighters on feature tokens and give them guard tokens.
Yeah, I'm going to put Gore Drenched onto 3 armor.
Is that the -1 damage?
She's on guard whilst adjacent to one or more enemy fighters, 1 or more wound counters.
Nice. Okay. I still got nothing, so over to my third go. Quite like charging. I'm going to charge. Dagok. I've not done it for months.
Totally unused to this
Dagok's going to
concept.
charge 2 to there.
Okay, you attacking this one?
Yes, I shall have a go at Retaria.
Retaria.
So he does get assist from Herc. 2 armors, 2 damage.
Keep moving.
Yep. And single assists. Hammer. That's it.
Nothing.
Oh. That's another glory. Getting glory is easy when you kill people. After that, he has an activation. After his activation, he's got the reaction of Siege Master, so I can put guard tokens on these 2.
Ooh, nice. I say nice, don't really mean that.
And that scores me something. That scores me. So I've not kept our glory count up to speed.
Okay.
I have scored Earthworks. Score immediately after a friendly fighter is given a guard token, and they're within 1 hex, on a feature token within 1 hex of no one's territory. I draw a new objective. New objective. So I'm going to put Big Bully onto Herc instead to make him 5 wounds.
Fighter.
Oh, Herc inspires as well, doesn't he? A friendly fighter, this fighter is supporting, makes a successful attack. So Herc is inspired.
He was already inspired, wasn't he?
Yes.
You killed 2 people.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I think this game's going to be over fairly quickly anyway.
There's one good thing about both sides.
So I'll charge here. And so it's 3.
Here goes Grack.
No, it's 2 swords. If I get a success, what is it?
For every success, you roll another dice.
Yeah, okay. 1 sword.
And you get roll another one.
No,
Just 1 sword.
Just 1 sword.
Grack is on guard. A dodge! He's okay. And he don't move.
Now that I do score Storm of Blaze. It's my 4th subsequent attack. Brilliant. I was quite lucky.
So my 4th go, bizarrely, I'm just going to move on to there. But as a result of that, I can attack with him.
Oh yeah.
Dagok can make his Cruel Skewer reaction, and he does get supported by Herc. So it's 1 sword.
Are you attacking?
I'll go for the one who's not on guard.
Okay.
So
good choice.
The Silver Lair. So it's 1 sword, 1 damage, single assists. 1 sword. Oh!
So she takes the damage.
1 damage.
Are you pushing her?
I might as well. Yeah, I'll push her away towards your boss. And that inspires him because he's dealt damage to a second subsequent fighter. And I also then score to the walls, because now I score immediately after activation if I hold more objectives than you, and each objective within 1 hex of no one's territory is occupied by a friendly fighter, which it now is.
Okay.
So glory.
Power
And
step.
then I draw a new objective. Power step, I've got nothing.
Okay, I'm going to put Lacerating Blow onto Grizel.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
It's a combo attack, so I'm going to hopefully kill your person here, but it's quite hard to kill because she's going to charge around to
It's your
there.
4th go, yeah?
4th, yeah.
Okay.
So it's 3 swords, 2 damage with Grievous. Oh, 2 crits and a sword. Stop that!
Parry that, you filthy casual.
Yeah.
So he is dead. You get a
And
glory.
I've scored not fast enough because I've killed somebody who's got a charge token.
Nice.
Move token.
So you're up to 4.
Yeah.
End phase.
Actually, in my power step, I'm going to put Blood Sigil onto Grisel,
Okay.
which is -1 damage for attack actions that target her.
Okay. I have scored Underground Fortress for 2 because 3 or more friendly fighters are on feature tokens and 2 or more of those are adjacent. They're all adjacent. And I score Raise the Walls because 3 or more feature tokens are adjacent to 1 or more other feature tokens, and they're all within 1 hex of no one's territory. There's 4 of them. So that's 3 glory.
I never scored that, I don't think. Every time I did it, I just screwed it up.
Like, bugger! Yeah. So I score 3, and I'm going to get rid of my upgrade, which is Bold Engineer. I'm going to keep my last card here, so I'm going to draw 2 and 5.
Okay, I have scored Need for Speed. Score this in invasive. Each surviving friendly fighter has 1 or more charge tokens. You're going to see why I laugh at it. Warrior Faithful. Score this in invasive. Each surviving friendly fighter has 1 or more charge tokens. And is it adjacent to an enemy fighter? Well, and or adjacent.
Some nice synergy
and
there.
Eager for the Fight. Score this in phase of each surviving friendly fighter has 1 or more charge tokens. And or is within 2 hexes of 1 or more enemy fighters. So that's they've all got charge tokens. And so that's 4 glory.
Fantastic.
Charging. I'm going to get rid of that one. And just draw 3 and 5.
Right, time to roll for round 2. I've got a single and a double. Single and a double. Single and a single and a double.
Yeah.
Crits.
Oh, edges it.
I think I'm going to have to go first.
Did I get a crit with Griselle? I think I did, didn't I? I rolled 2 crits. So
Yes.
Griselle inspired.
Yep.
I'm so out of tune of what I'm trying to do with this because I didn't even look at the cards. That I've just like, oh yeah, they're inspired.
Right, so for my first go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my boss on guard.
Right.
Because then I can use his ability to put the other 2 both on guard as well.
Ooh, sneaky.
So now,
Are they on guard at all? I mean, sorry, not at all.
yeah, completely.
Do they? If they're off the objectives, do they?
It's just that they're just on guard.
They're just on guard, isn't it?
So Siege Master is you can choose 2 other friendly fighters who on feature tokens and give them a guard token. So he's on guard. They're all on guard. Power Step. I'm going to put Stalwart Sentinel onto my boss, which means he can't be pushed whilst he's on a feature token.
I'm going to put Star Performer on my boss, which gives her innate sword hammer.
I'm going to put Cruel Braggart onto Finks Dealer, which is the one where if I put a scheme under my Warband's card, I get a glory and then destroy the card. Back to you.
I'm going to put the Living Hurricane onto Calexis, the Silvered Blur. Actually, no, I'm going to put it on 3 armor.
3 armor.
I'm going to play Reckless Charge and give 3 armor.
2 icy tokens.
And I'm going to also play Devastating Charge, which gives her another 2, which she gives a +1 dice and +1 damage to her range 1 and 2 attacks in the next activation. I actually wonder whether I want to put that on Griselle, actually. I'm going to do it to Griselle, which might be a mistake.
She's got all 4 counters on her. Right.
Okay. And then for my first, I'm going to charge with her.
Charge!
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, no, she goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, she does move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going into there.
Once I caught a fish alive. Right, so what's she getting?
Okay, so she's got for a range 1 and 2 attack action. She's got +1 dice and +1 damage. So her first attack is 4 dice, 3 damage.
Yep.
It's a Grievous.
Okay. Roll Jags is in trouble.
So that's 2 hammers and a crit.
So he's dead.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage, he's dead. Oof. Schmack.
Maybe I overdid that.
Well, sometimes it just pays to be sure. That's a glory for you.
Did he need 4 damage?
Charge. He needed 4 damage,
So
yeah.
I did a critical hit, or the action dealt with precisely enough damage to take the target out of action.
Yep.
So that's Ritual Performance.
Ouch. So that's another one, so you're up to 10.
I don't think I've got the wrong card here. I'm sure I've got more than 6 surges.
I meant to play this on my last...
You meant to play the scheme?
That was meant to be playing the end of my power step, yeah.
That's fine.
I might as well put extra cunning onto Finks Stealer, which gives his attacks in snare. My second go.
Oh, you can push her 4 hexes.
Oh yes, I can, can't I? So I might as well go 1, 2, 3 to there.
Okay.
And she gets staggered because of that.
Yes.
And you lose all your tokens. Second activation then, I'll reveal that card, which is Russian, so basically I get +1 to my move, and I'll score this if I end up 5 hexes or more away. I'm going to move. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
Is that a 5 away?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is.
So he's 5 hexes away, so I immediately get Rush'em. And because of that, I then get the Cruel Braggart, which gives me a glory. Is it a spent glory? After you put a scheme under your warband's plot card, gain 1 glory, so break that and get glory, so that puts me up to 8. I also get to then make an attack reaction with him, because I moved.
Who are you doing it against?
I'll do it against your boss. Okay. So it's 1 hammer. I can re-roll it. I will keep the crit.
Okay, I'm going to play Quick Duke. Play this after a roll of attack action that targets a friendly fighter. Give that fighter 1 guard token and 2 momentum tokens.
So anyway, you need to do a save first. You need a crit.
No.
No, so you take a damage.
Okay. Oh, I got a dodge though.
Oh, it goes to 0 now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So you can push her and then stagger her and get rid of
Exactly.
her.
So I'll just shove her to there. No, in fact, I'll just shove her towards them again and then stagger her still. So she's staggered again.
Staggering that. Okay, it's my second activation.
Yeah.
Oh, this is probably a mistake. I'm going to charge with 3. Oh no, maybe I'll charge with a silver blue. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there instead.
That's 3 armor.
3 armor, sorry. 3 armor. I'm going to charge with 3 armor.
3 armor.
So she's got 3 swords, 2 damage.
Okay.
No.
1 sword. Finks gets a crit.
And then 1 hammer. 1 damage.
Keep moving. Nope. Anything you power step?
Nope, I've got no power cards left.
Oh dear. She's only got 2 wounds, hasn't she?
Yes.
Okay.
They all pretty much have one.
Yeah. Right, third go then.
She's on guard while you haven't got any damage.
No.
Yeah.
So
no.
No.
I've got to give her a momentum counter, but I'm assuming you're not going to move her. Well, you could move her back, I suppose. But well.
Yes, I'll move to there.
Okay.
I'm just going to move into there.
This is a very silly game.
This is a silly game. There's reasons for it. And then he's going to attack 3 armor. Probably not going to do anything because it's 1 hammer.
Hang on a minute.
No, he's moving. He's attacking.
Sorry, yes.
Another hammer.
You've got a hammer.
Yep.
2 dodge.
Yep, I have ensnare. Oh,
2
naffles.
snake eyes, so that's...
You want a cover hex?
Oh yeah.
You got 2 doubles.
Yeah.
Bastard. Not I'm bitter.
Well
Not very
spotted.
bitter.
You always spot that for me.
I know.
That's 2 successes, so no damage and nothing.
No pushing and no nothing.
Yeah. Let's go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Okie dokie. Having a go at...
Both the same, pretty much.
Pretty much,
I'll
yeah.
go in then because I get the extra assists.
Okay.
1 success, which I can re-roll. Well, not re-roll, but I can roll again. 1 success.
2 successes. So I need...
Only 1.
You got a hammer, didn't you?
Yeah, but she needs swords.
Oh, sorry,
I don't mind taking the hammer.
Right. Single success.
Oh yes, because you are supported. But I got 1 success, didn't I? So I can push you, though you're on
No,
guard.
you can't, because I'm on
push you.
guard. And I've also got Stalwart Sentinel.
Well,
I can't be
apart from
pushed.
that, it's all good.
On that, it's all going fantastic. My 4th and final go then. I might as well smack you with Fink Stealer. 3 hammers, 2 damage.
Which one?
I'll have a go at her. You get single assist then, but she's only rolling as shields anyway. And I get single assist from her.
Oh, she's dodges, but you've got your snare, is that what you mean?
Oh yes, sorry, yeah. Crit and 2 hammers.
So 2 crits?
Don't do it. So I rolled that. And now Robin's going to go hody ho. No, not this time.
Would it be funny if I'd rolled 2 dodges?
Would we? How we would have laughed.
So she's dead. She's
dead. I get glory for that one. So up to 9 now. Not a lot of glory getting scored this round.
No. I've not got the best glory possibilities.
And that's me done.
Okay. I'm gonna. This is outrageous, but I'm gonna try and attack with my 4th there.
So you're just gonna attack 3 armor onto him.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 swords.
It's crit.
Crit. Yeah, it's a crit, so that's something.
It's a crit.
Bing. Okay, and then I'll try attack. It's a hammer. Now I have scored something because I've scored Fortress Display. It's got this immediately after a friendly successful attack action if the attack... Oh no, it's got to be successful. I hadn't read that bit. I need to read my cards more carefully. I probably would have done something different.
She needed a hammer.
Yeah, so I got it.
And I don't stop it. Oh no.
You double. You're on.
I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was lucky.
I would have not been doing that if I'd realised that to be successful. I just thought I just had to roll successes. Never mind.
Dear oh dear. Anything in your power step?
No, I've got no power cards.
And I've only got the one. So I went first again, didn't I? I scored Conquer Domain. I get 2 for that because they're both on 1 within 1 hex of no one's territory. I've got Siege Breakers because nobody in my half. And that's it. So I've scored 3.
Yeah, see, I would have been in your half if I had...
right, my block hole.
If I had not been trying to score that card that I couldn't score. I could have scored it, I suppose.
I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to put Walking Wall onto my boss.
Okay.
Might as well.
He takes the hex with him.
Yeah, he effectively is always on a hex, which means his Stalwart Sentinel means he can never be pushed effectively, whilst he's within 1 hex of no one's territory. I'm going to keep that card, and I might regret that depending on what I draw. And I'm going to draw 2 and 5.
Okay, I didn't score anything.
Oh
I'm going
dear.
to throw the Fortress Display and Lethal Spectacle away. Draw 2 new cards and 5 power.
Them Lethal Spectacles are... I didn't show any of those off. That was a fantastic display of incompetence by me there. So there's here are my cards. I've got the worst Surge ever. Last round, roll off. Single and 2 doubles.
2 doubles.
Oh. I am going to have to go first. I'm going to move to there and toot my horn. Toot, 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 toot. And as a result of the move, I'm then going to attack Fink Stealer against your boss lady person with his 1 single hammer with a single assist because of his blow toot horn, which I just got.
I get a dodge.
Get the dodge, so I can push you back. I'll shove you to there. In fact, I might as well leave you there, and then I might be able to hit you again, depending.
Okay.
Good. I'm going to put a card down,
Okay.
which I'll be just showing off next turn.
I'm going to play Unquenchable Fervour. The next time a friendly fighter is dealt damage, reduce that damage by 2 to a minimum of 1. Persist until the end of the phase until damage is reduced that way.
Cool, that's a good one with their new dodge abilities. She'd have 2 wounds by now, wouldn't she, if you hadn't rolled them dodges? That's twice I've done damage to you, but haven't done damage to you, so yeah, that's where it really starts to come into its own.
I'm also. Have you got anything else?
Not at the moment, no.
I'm going to play Devotee of Slaughter onto 3 armour, which gives her +1 wounds. I'm going to play Peon of Slaughter. I can reroll 1 attack dice in the attack roll, so friendly fighters attack actions in the next activation step. So for my first, I'm going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
I thought that might be what would come.
So it's 3 hammers, 2 damage.
Yeah.
I get 1 success anyway, and I can re-roll 1 because of Peon of Slaughter. Crit and 2 hammers, so that's quite good. So that's,
I can't stop it.
okay,
I've only
so
got 1 shield.
So that's 3 damage.
Yep, okay.
And then 2 hammers, 1 damage. Grievous.
This could be enough to do.
And it's +1 dice, it's actually 3 hammers.
Single
It's
assist.
a crit, and I can re-roll this sword as well.
You don't need the single because you've got it already.
Okay.
You've got a crit and a single assist, which is enough to take him out.
Oh, is that 5? 2 glory.
Yes, because that second attack was a crit, so
Yes, it was.
That double crit helps you there.
Yeah.
Because if either of those hadn't been a crit, so my second go, there's not a lot left, so I might as well have a punch of 3 hours. So my card appears, and that's Gum, which in the turn in which this card's turn face up, friendly fighters with range 1 and 2 attacks have Grievous. Okay. I don't think I really need the Grievous, but...
She's got 3 damage now.
Oh, okay, so the Grievous would be helpful then.
Yeah.
So it's 3 hammers, and I've got Ensnare.
Okay, so I'm going to need crits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear. You failed me at the end there.
Fucking hell, Pete.
Oh dear. Okay, as a result of that though, can I play that Determined Push? Because this is play after a friendly fighter's attack action, pick 1, push that friendly fighter 1 hex towards their hex, or 1 hex towards the nearest feature token, so I'll push them onto there.
I don't think you can, because that would be within 0. You know when you normally say within
Yeah. So if I say I charge then to there, and then push to there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. So he's got a charge token, because then that makes a bit more of a difference. In fact, if I go around to there, and then I'll move on to there.
Okay.
So that's my third reaction, which means I do score deceptively
reaction
cunning. No, yes.
Okay.
Scores immediately after all one's third or successive reaction, so that's another glory. You've got 12 now, haven't you, for the kill? So I need another objective. I'm going to play Cruel Teamwork to push him there. Oh, and I'll pick up my Gutman card at the end.
I'll make a charge to there.
Lots of hammers and stuff. No, swords.
So it's 3 swords, 2 damage.
Three
Followed
swords.
by a follow-up. That's 1 crit.
Crit. Crit.
Oh, okay. And then the follow-up is a crit.
Another crit. Ah, I was hoping to get another
So
crit.
it's 1 damage.
You can't push me though.
Okay, I won't then.
I might as well just try and hit 3 Arla. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll attack your boss.
Okay.
Double crit.
Okay, so I need double
Mostly
crit.
you
really.
just want, well, you want dodges to reduce the
Dodges.
damage.
A crit.
No, it's the worst result possible.
So it's -1 damage because of the blood sigil.
It's only 2 damage then. I might as well push her away though.
Okay. Okay, for my third, I'm going to move the silver bullet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In fact,
Where's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 under there.
yeah, I just realised I didn't want to push her.
Sorry?
I just realised I didn't want to push her. Because I forgot you could move still.
Ah, but do you want to not push her then?
If you don't mind.
That's fine. I'm still going to do that.
I'm still moving away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, in my power stuff, I'm going to put that card down for my 4th and final activation.
Is it your 4th?
It is. I'm just going to swing at your boss. I can't kill her, but I'll swing at your boss. I shall stab your boss. 1 success. No success.
That's even worse.
2 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage again. And because of that, I then do score Deceptively Brutal, which is my 4th successive attack action. That's 1.
Now, what have you got left?
I don't know. Pick up a new card. Don't think I wanted that one at this stage.
I'm going to do nothing.
Okay. Your 4th and final go.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, you're just going to pass.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Anything going to pass it?
no.
Okay. In that case, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this objective dark one.
It won't matter because in the end phase I don't score anything.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I've scored 4.
Nice.
Rapid Strike because I killed 3. It's around 3, and Harkey and Hurricane because I've got I've got each Serenity Fire and Friendly Fire is inspired for 4. I had in my hand Fastest Around. Each surviving friendly fighter was in enemy territory, and there are no enemy fighters in your territory. So I held on to it in case you, because I know you might have had something that could push you onto there.
Yeah.
My last one, which I was wondering whether to swap out, I actually shouldn't have done either. I couldn't have scored it. It's scoreless and end phase. It's the In Praise of Cain. Scoreless and end phase of each surviving fighter has 1 or more charge takers and 1 or more wound counters. So I wouldn't have scored that.
I had some cards come out at bad times. Like I had Deceptively Brutal about the 4 attacks in the last round when I'd already lost fighters. Raw Materials, which is placing a hex when there's a fighter out of action, I never could have scored because I'd put them both down. I hadn't even thought of that really. Lethal Defences was kill somebody, a fighter taken out of action when they're in 1 hex of a token within 1 hex, and I could have done one coming out earlier in the game.
Yeah.
And annoyingly I carried since round 1, I had Legendary Cunning, which is the 2 glory one for 3 cards under, and I never got one of the ones out that I could then score.
Yeah.
Which was quite irritating.
Yeah, it's a good one to get the end.
It's a good one to get the end if you've got 3 under there. But yes.
Yes, but you probably have.
Yeah.
Because there are enough in there that,
Yeah.
that are fairly easy to do.
But because I carried that throughout, it was.
Oh, I see. So you carried it.
I carried it the whole game.
Well, I think I got a bit lucky there. But
I mean, they are. They aren't as brittle as they were,
No.
and you know, by most standards, if you didn't have the ability to reduce damage to 0, your boss would be dead.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Although I don't know how much more I would have scored you, and it wouldn't have made any difference to my score.
well, if I'd have killed you with that last attack when I did 1 more damage to you, I would have scored my scheme, which would have scored me Legendary Cunning, so I would have had 3 more glory
Okay,
from
so
that.
you'd have won.
So yeah,
Beautiful.
so it does make a difference.
Yeah.
It does make it a bit harder. They aren't as easy to kill off as they were. Although I did kill 3 or
You
5
could have
early.
obliterated them early, and then yeah.
I can't work out whether in that second round, when you already had like 2 fighters dead, I was trying to score some of my... In fact, I didn't have any surge objectives in the second round at all.
Okay.
And I had the card where if you score one of your schemes, you get a glory. And I had the move 5 hexes thing. So I was like, okay, if I do that, I can get a glory from that. I wonder whether I should have just gone after you and just pounded people. Just kill them.
I wondered why you weren't, because you wandered off over here.
Well, that was so I could score the 5, get the glory for scoring the scheme. And I wonder whether it would have just been easier just to smash people's faces in. Yeah, because one thing is these guys, they only have they're only on 2 damage. So I think it's Grak. Yeah, they only are all on 2 damage even when inspired.
That is a weak point of mine. I noticed that when I built the Breakneck Slaughter deck.
They don't hit very hard.
Isn't very, and I wonder whether there's a Breakneck Slaughter card which is +1 damage. But I don't really like +1 damage ploys because they, and this is even worse than +1 damage ploy because it's +1 damage and you get momentum tokens.
Yeah,
I don't like +1 damage ploys because they can be completely wasted.
They've got the one. The orcs have their one which gives you an extra dice, and then they've got the one which gives you Grievous, but that's it. They don't. I don't think they've really got any plus damagey cards, so they don't do a lot of damage. And maybe I should have been focusing more on trying to burn your fighters down a bit more. Because if I
think so, because once they tool up, they are really hard to shift.
Especially when you get the -1 damage card, you put that on your boss, and you're rolling 2 dodge as well. You could reduce the damage by 3.
Yeah,
it's actually mental.
Yes, actually, that's a really good point.
That is really mental.
Yeah.
If you roll 2 dodge, of course, I didn't think you rolled.
I didn't roll 2 dodge.
No, but again, pretty close game with 2 decks that we've barely done anything with. I think you played 1 game before with the Arenai, and they absolutely floored the Vamps.
Yeah.
So
they could just, if you can keep them alive, they can just get a couple of cards like I did, and a couple of cards, and it's just ridiculously accurate and strong.
Yeah.
And it just like.
But they are glass cannons early game, and I think that's where DeathGorge needs to capitalise on just pummeling more of them. I think if I'd have got a few more wounds on your boss earlier,
yes,
might have been able to get her down. So that was my failing, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this fastest round card. Nigel scored it in my game, but it's
if he's fighting friendly fighters in enemy territory and no enemy fighters in your territory. I mean, early, yeah.
Depends on the matchup. I thought I might score it in this game, and there was a time when you were all lined up on here, and I was thinking, I'll just run around the back of you, and you'll either come my way or just stand there, and I'll score it. But as it was, you just poked into my territory at the end, and there was like much I could do about it.
Well, I had one person standing on there, didn't I? For all of round 1.
Yeah, I only got it towards the end.
All right, okay.
And I think I kept it. I did because I got through so many cards. I kept it at the end, and I was thinking, and I was umming and ahhing. I thought I've only got 2 fighters, and I'm probably not going to fight you. I can swap it out if you go off over here. I can swap it out.
Well, earlier when I did my manoeuvring, I should have stayed on there because I would have scored Proud Castellan at that point,
okay.
or I should have stayed on there. I would have got Proud Castellan, but then you would have been able to make attacks against me as well. So yeah,
she's pretty nasty. If you've been in range of her.
You were quite lucky that you did get 2 crit success attacks off, and that killed Herc. Whereas if one of those hadn't been a crit, he would have still been alive, and I would have had a little bit more chance to do some of the things I wanted.
Yes,
so
it did make a big difference.
That was I think that was the
2 crunch points was that attack, and then the other attack that she did when I had all the extra dice. She just one-shotted.
You had a lot of extras then, so that was a little bit more given. But yeah. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that game as well. 2 fairly close games. You won both of them tonight, you get. But 2 fairly close games.
Still can't beat you in a tournament though. Still can't perform when it matters. Oh, I found the plot card now.
You found the plot card.
It was on the bottom of my deck.
So I don't know if we'll get these at Patreon and YouTube, or just Patreon, or we will see how we get on with that. So we'll see you soon in the Underworld.